This is your boy J.Perk, and I am not chilling, I'm making money.
What's up? This your young boy, young J.Perk of J.Perk Productions, and this is part 2 of how I make my music videos. And in this part, I'm just going to go through making the music video and the actual editor. And the editor I use is Final Cut Pro 10. And I'm just going to scrub through and show you the structure of my timeline. So I do my timeline in a variety of different ways. I start with my main clip and then I build on top of that. And my main clip just can be some B-roll. It can be like a supplementary verse. And from that verse, I just add more verses and then substitute B-roll in between strategic parts to make it flow a little better. So we're going through looking at actual verse and then cut into a B-roll to another verse. And then I'm going to scroll to the bottom to show you the track. And this is the track. So after you sync everything up, like all your audio from the artist actually singing, you'll turn everything else down and only have the track that they made in the studio present. And then from there, you'll have a nice crisp, clean audio sound and no, secondary or tertiary sounds. So from there, you just have that playing and just going through the different scenes we shot, different places we been, different locations and things like that. We have a variety of different effects, which I usually do last. So after you get the structure of your timeline and how you want your video / movie to be created, then you go for the last step is to color grade and add your little special visual effects, like so black and white, things like that. And just going through the various verses and how I chopped it up. And the good thing is I can lay a whole verse on top of one section of the timeline and then lay another verse on there and then chop it up so I can get to the point where I can cut in between each one of those three and easily be synced up. So that's one benefit of Final Cut Pro 10 over iMovie, that you can make numerous amount of tracks over top of one another, and that's really important for me when I make my music videos. And and you see how it's the gap right there. That's the primary timeline place right there. And we're just going back down to the track again just to show you. And then I'm just going to scroll back and just to show you again, just to reinforce how I make my music videos. You see a few cross dissolves, those little gray little tabs. And you see a lot of clips on top of one another. And it's a little troublesome trying to edit on the 13-inch MacBook Pro, because I have timelines going so high. But once I get in the mood and once I get like in that focused mindset, I really get it done, and it's really fun. And the computer actually performs quite well, even though it's a young computer. But progress is progress. Every day you're doing something new, step up and then have fun. But getting back to the video, this is the basic timeline of my video running that I shot with Lonnie Moore. And this is just basically how it's set up, how it's structured. In the beginning, it's so much B-roll that it's not really verses, but once the verses start, I really get to the top. But thank you. This is your young boy, young J.Perk of J.Perk Productions.